il secondo tempo tra Boston Celtics e Houston Rockets.
And then cashing in at the line. He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And after a very lopsided more evenly here in the second. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. You've got to focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smith the pass to Martin. And he gets the bucket. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brown outside. Porter pulls it in.
He's been off. Still, they're up. So not all is lost.
Green against White. Green gets to Porter. Out to Smith, and that one goes out of bounds. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Porter, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big impact.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, and it's worth doing.
No shortcuts, David, but the journey is toward their building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
And that's got to frustrate the defense. Porter Jr. finding a way to score despite the aggressive coverage.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Smith the pass to Martin. And so it looks like the Rockets will take possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Smith outside, shoots from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low, Horford kicks to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. Shots good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Smith. Here's Martin. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Martin's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. So no D1 schools even offered.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And he knocks down the first
Prima White
after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. three-point shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for White. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way.
Schiacciare, fallo di Smart.
Because of guys maybe just taking it's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot too. He's crafty, he's got the footwork, he creates the separation, and he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Stavo pensando a Jalen Green, ho detto Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr. Motivi liberi per lui.
Free throw good. Porter. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Porter against Smart. There's the pass to Brown. White down low. It's stolen by Martin.
Celtics.
Pass to
Passaggio di White. Canestro
Green.
Green.
Drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 10.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy
Alla
you with
persa
the
ancora
hammer.
dei Celtics. Tutto passaggio Smart.
In the corner, it's Martin. It's Şengün. Top of the key.
Porter Jr.
Porter inside. Guarded by
Prende il
Smart.
fallo,
And he gets
attacca
the whistle.
benissimo,
2 free throws coming
fallo
up.
di Grant Williams.
Şengün is a guy
Prima gara di
that knows
Porter
all of his
Jr.
craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Liberi Porter Juniors. 17 Boston. Qui live su MyNBA on 2K a TD Garden.
And he can't get the first one.
Porto.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does. All due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
And he's good on the second. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin,
Altra palla persa da Boston.
It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen,
Stavolta la recupera di nuovo Jalen Brown a contropiede a schiacciare.
Terrific skill. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's an 18-point game. Passes to Martin.
Martin marcato da JB.
And he's fouled
Fallo,
on that shot, but he's got the chance to
Osborne.
pick up the points at the line. And the
Osborne.
Celtics looking like the Celtics of
Fallo su
old.
Martin.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. We've got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. He misses the free throw.
Sbaglia il primo
Now that James
Martin.
Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
He doesn't get the second. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden and Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Un passaggio, vai, per sbaglio.
6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors.
He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time.
Il fallo. Notte dal solo. Quando parlo di fila è personale per la Notte.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Shot 2. Free throw good, Green. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
Both free throws good from Green.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Brown feeling out.
Brown.
The trifecta. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Back to Porter. Martin wide open. Good and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Brown outside. White the pass to Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. This game is always changing, and there are fads. There are cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller. When a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating.
Clearly the big men are not extinct.
More attention from the defense.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
That one is off. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
He hits the second from the line.
This hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Ogden against Green. Smart kicks to Williams.
Boston
again missing. Rockets trail by 17. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. 6 points for him. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due.
Palla persa ancora dai Celtics. Terzo quarto per Boston. La palla dentro, fallo. Fallo di Grant Williams.
For Houston, the line for 2.
first one falls for.
Mette il primo Tari Eason.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 12. At the elbow, Williams. It's Williams, high post. Brogdon outside. Williams trying to break free. That's good for Brogdon on the assist from Williams. Brogdon's got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Washington passes to Garuba. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Washington missing. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. It's Williams, high post. Here's Hauser. 7 points in the game. Shots good by Williams. He's got 6.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Matthews.
Si è andato in gran spolvero Time Lord Williams dopo l'infortunio del rimbalzo. Trent Williams subito l'apertura per Hauser. Brogdon, gran palla dentro, sbaglia Time Lord questa volta.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Matthews.
Canestro Matthews.
Matthews has got his second bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Subito da 3, non va a rimbalzo, sbaglia, poi rimbalzo. Trent Williams. Sbagliato Time Lord.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the class? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And they call an illegal
Fallo in attacco di Matthews, blocco illegale, palla persa
on that screen. Easy call.
Guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. That'll be a 5-second call.
Houston ball.
Canta Time Lord. Messa Garuba.
A shot by Washington, he's wide open. Drops in the tray. Washington's got 5.
And after an abysmal first half, the shots now starting to fall.
Brogdon finds Williams. Here's Hauser. Pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Washington.
Washington marcato da Smart.
And Smart over to
Washington. Sbaglia rimbalzo Brogdon.
Man, you look spooked going up for that.
Stato
Go
Washington.
a little bit more confidence. You gotta say it with your chest.
Dentro la palla è splendida di Brogdon per Time Lord Williams. Una schiacciata Time Lord. Fallo in ritardo Time Lord Williams. Buono per Garuba.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Usman Garuba. 1 shot.
Tiro libero per lui.
What's up?
Tiro libero di Garuba.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Garuba the pass to Washington. Over Smart.
Non è mai bello sentire la presenza di Time Lord nelle tue spalle. Jason Tatum. Canestro Tatum.
Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Che stagione sta disputando Jason Tatum, fantastico.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Tatum si prende la stoppata di Garuba.
Washington with it. He has 5.
5 secondi alla fine del terzo quarto.
He's guarded by Brogdon.
Sato non va ancora in balzo per Houston, poi il fallo di Tatum.
That's his first foul of the game. When the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Per i Rockets.
Jalen Green, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that.
Sbaglia Green. Terzo che sbaglia. In questo incontro di soli fuori Jabari Smith dentro. 12 secondi e 3 decimi alla fine del terzo quarto dentro, tiro libero.
12 seconds left in the third. Now Tatum. Over Smith.
Tatum si alza da 3, non va Jason Tatum. Esce il terzo quarto, 93-74 per i Celtics.
Up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Di nuovo live da TD Garden.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Smith. Kevin Porter is out there with Matthew. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And the officials have called the illegal.
And that's only his fallo di Garuba, and considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Tatum.
Una canestro schiacciare in faccia a Jabari Smith. Giocata Tatum.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Pass to Porter. Brown against Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. Three-pointer.
Deve tirare da 3, non va in balzo, splendido, assist di Garuba per Jabari Smith.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside Tatum.
Tatum non va, ottima difesa Jabari Smith contro Jason Tatum.
The dish to Porter.
Forte da canestro schiacciale, gran giocata ancora. Il Porter Junior.
Passes it to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Tatum against Smith. Here's Smart.
It's
rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Martin. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Martin a canestro, gran canestro. Martin Junior.
So far. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right the pass to Brown.
Brown.
7 buckets, 7 for 15 in this game.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's the lob to the
Porter Jr.'s court awareness. Excellent job finding
giocata per i Rockets.
It's Brown on the wing. In the corner,
Carico per Horford, splendido. DJB.
Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Antisportivo, un fallo. Tutto fallo di Smart.
That's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Sbaglia il primo posto di Junior. Anche 12-6 da campo che la lunetta per i Rockets.
And has taken the lead by storm.
And no good on the second free throw. So he goes over 2 there. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in.
Şengün esce da ruba.
Back to Porter. And there's the pass to Şengün. That's tipped.
Spizzica Horford.
3 for Matthews.
Matthews da 3 non va di balzo Horford.
Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Brown a canestro, che errore Jaylen Brown, fallo di Matthews su Tatum.
Okay, big boy.
Errore inconsueto per Jaylen Brown.
He's forcing the defense to foul. Just too little.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And so Tatum nails them both. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Boston leading by 20. Outside, Smart.
Un altro scarico splendido per Tatum. Jason Tatum. Che scarico smart. Doppiissimo. Per esce il ritardo White, rimbalzo Sengun.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the late.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum on the wing. And White kicks to Smart. Brown dishes to Smart. Here's White.
Subito White da 3, non va rimbalzo con Sengun.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Rockets.
Matthews, palla rubata da uno splendido Derek White.
Pass to Smart, over in the corner, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The three from
Subito
Tatum.
Tatum da 3, splendida azione per i Celtics, gran circolazione della palla.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
Palla ancora recuperata da uno splendido Marcus Smart dentro, splendido passaggio. Però l'Orford. Stavo schiacciarsi Orford. Azione ancora per i Celtics. Time out Houston.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And some changes here for the Celtics.
Interventi alla fine amici sui live su Miami, un
Jackson comes in for Jalen Brown.
110-84 per i Celtics. A canestro.
Nice job down low. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Outside to Brogdon. Horford the pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Cornette. At the elbow, Horford. A rebound by Marjanovic. Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And here is Brogdon. Outside, Horford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. I was wondering, do you think the recent season success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
And that one, good.
That's just so soft. Green just trickled that one in.
Pass to Cornette. Brogdon outside. Over Green. Cornette passes to Horford. Outside, White. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside, Martin. Back to Green from the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Cornette kicks to White. The pass to Cornette, and the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
In questo momento questo per i Celtics, tanti errori ora. Perde palla anche Cornette.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Inside, here's Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Boston leading by 20. White looking around. Pass to Horford. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defense, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Green. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White against Porter. Brogdon outside. Pocket 6. Outside White. Boston again missing.
Un errore per i Celtics. Junior, non Jackson. Segna più ora.
Will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Horford. Back to White.
Horford per White. Ottimo passaggio.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Porter finds Martin. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Brown comes in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Derek White.
Marcus Smart.
So it's the Rockets now. Right side Martin. Green passes to Porter. 3 off the mark. Boston leading by 22. Brown with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Hefty move. Good by Brown. Brown shot 19 points.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Green, the pass to Martin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
There's Brown with the three. No good that time. Rockets shooting around 41% on the night. There's Green with the three.
Subito Green da 3, dai il ball. Diventa un passaggio per Jabari Smith.
And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And
Brown
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
First free throw is good.
We've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And Brown drops them both.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And guys, at this point, the long NBA season is down. Number 25.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Green, 2 points. That one goes.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
121 a 99 qui a TD Garden il botto gran partita per i Celtics. Grazie per averci seguito e seguite dal live su My NBA on Tuesday. Buona serata.
What they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys have been playing good of late. You played well again tonight. Where do you think you are right now?
Well, we're in a good position now. You know, we won our last couple games, and hopefully we can keep carrying this momentum for the second half of the season.
One of the better teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.